half padded practice. I think we made it through without any injuries, which is encouraging. We're about done with our installation of all aspects. So, we'll have a couple more practices. We'll make a determination after that. What guys are going to work up with the upper units and which guys were likely to redshirt. However, this year is going to be a little bit different. We're still a ways away from that. So that's where we're at. Questions?
As you know, there's still more evaluation, but is there any positions as far as starters or even primary backups that are still maybe a little bit up for grabs at this point?
I think that there's still a couple positions that we're taking a hard look at. Our tailback position is certainly unsettled. We've had, Trey and Kellen out there in red shirts that hopefully they'll be cleared tomorrow. But we've seen some good things by Javon Bigelow. And Axe, I think he's doing a good job at that spot. Some of the other spots that I think are still a little bit up for grabs, might be the corner position. I think we're zeroing in on who our top guys are, but you usually play with more than two. Mm-hmm. And so that'll be important as we continue to evaluate that. And then, we're playing a lot of receivers, and we've seen some good. Aiden Eberhardt's come up with some really nice catches out there. Rocket was not able to practice today. He's got a slight hamstring pull, but he's done some good things as well. So I would say the receiving position is another spot.
Vez, it sounds like he's kind of impressed you guys overall, I guess, this offseason. Does he kind of bring something different to that spot than Tyler in terms of what they can both do?
Well, it's nice to have two guys. And, Vez is a guy who's worked really hard. I think he's gotten a little bit quicker. He rolled his ankle a little bit today, but it's important to him. He's played, this is his fifth year, and so a lot of football. While he's not played a lot, he certainly has been in our system, and there's a maturity. He's got a great attitude, and he's certainly bringing excellent value to our team.
I know you've had some injuries along the offensive line.
Yeah,
I guess, can you give an update of certain guys and where certain guys may be now in the mix as far as playing?
So many moving parts, Robert. Gavin Rush is going to go through another procedure. We'll see where he's at. I think Alonzo will be back, hopefully sooner than later. But those are two guys who have played a lot for us that are not out there. A couple other guys I think are nicked up, but I'll know more in the next couple days.
I guess with Eric, is it tough to have a timeline on concussion stuff when it's
Big E? Yeah, that's always difficult. He's making progress, but every person handles that differently. There's a baseline that they have to reach, and Dr. Boyer does a great job with that. So he certainly was not out there for practice, and what that means is typically if he's not out there for practice, he's light sensitive, and so he'll be brought along at the right time.
I know Keegan has kind of been your number one center, but because of the injuries, he's been back in guard, and Arnold's been taking the center snaps. Are you happy what you're seeing there? And is Patrick maybe a front runner for center just because you need some help at guard, I guess, at this point?
Well, there's some musical chairs that are going on, and we've got to solidify some things. We are happy with Patrick, though. I think he's certainly playing better than what he was last fall. And I thought Logan Harris did some good things today as well. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,